Hey everybody, welcome to my PC 98 video. This is my 98th PC that I've picked up from Value Village and other sources. So this is the I/O for this side. You've got your VGA, you've got a proprietary connector, sort of for a dock. You got yourself a, what do you call it? A networking plug there, port. You've got your what am I talking about? HDMI. Wow. Okay, if you're wondering why is this looking a bit awkward, I had to plug in my phone so it's HDMI. Sorry guys, I had to plug in my phone, so this thing's tethered. My phone's tethered, so it's really hard for me to move it around. We got an eSATA. That's really good for if you have these old hard drives that had a direct connection like that, very fast. You've got yourself your old express card and card reader. Let's see what I can do here to rotate this around as I bring my phone around. Got some lights, some audio stuff, and we got a nice DVD drive, light scribe type. I got a modem. Hey man, we got a modem. Is it actually a modem? Does it actually have anything? Doesn't look like it's actually got any circuitry to it. Does it? Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so it does have a modem. Power port, a couple of USB. The fact that it has a modem tells you the time period of this system. So I just brought it home. So let's see if I can open this up. Always fun to open these things up when you're tethered. Your phone is tethered. It came with the power supply. So that's got a nice big power supply for it. It's a Vista machine, so it's got a AMD 64 dual core system, ATI Radeon graphics. Wonder how that is. Yeah, it's the sorry guys, it's hard for me to do this here. HP Pavilion Entertainment PC. So it's one of those ones back in a time period when like entertainment PCs were a thing. Oh, well, this needs to be cleaned up. A little dirty. Okay, well, there's some work to be done on the cleaning here. Just got it here. All right, so let's see if we can find a moniker, a identifier. Ah, here we go. It's a Pavilion dv4 with a little webcam here. It's got a mirror finish, so I didn't want to really open it because it'll be awful. It'll be awful. It'll be like a mirror of me shooting it. And I don't really feel like doing that. Let's see if we can find any more information on the bottom here. All right, so in fairness, I'll tell you, I had booted it up. It does boot, but it doesn't have Vista. It has a version of Ubuntu. I think it's 12. So there's the full info on there and the code for Vista if anybody's interested in that anymore. Don't care myself. It's got the old fan there. It's got I got easy access doors to the hard drive and RAM and even like the network, the wireless network card. Let's see if we got any information here. I took that out just sometimes underneath here. Okay, there's the battery stuff. Sorry guys, it's really hard to hold this up here. Very awkward tethering my phone. If I can get enough of a charge, going here, I'll try and shoot this properly in a bit. As soon as I start seeing a charge enough to be able to shoot for 15 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it takes. So there you go, guys. Actually, the battery, nice thing about it, does hold a bit of a charge. Not much, but probably enough to be more or less an uninterrupted power supply, give you enough time to turn off the computer. I won't be keeping Ubuntu on it, but it just depends. I'm thinking either Windows 7 or Vista, depending on what kind of drivers I can find for it. This is sort of like the first step. I might boot it up and just show you Ubuntu running in it for kicks. And then after that, we can go from there to see what we can do to get this thing fully refurbished. So I'll be back in a moment when my battery is charged on my phone. Okay guys, so I'm back. A little charge later. I don't have much of a charge in the phone, but I just enough to get this next stuff done probably. So here's the BIOS of the system. So this will give us a pretty good idea of what we're dealing with in terms of the actual hardware. So we're looking at HP Pavilion dv4, and the processor is an AMD Pavilion X2 dual core at 2100 or yeah, so 2.1 gigahertz, and it's got 4 gigabytes of RAM. I don't know what version, what type, probably DDR2 I would think. Factory install was Vista, which we know that. So there you go. There's a quick overview of that. Now, I keep on mentioning this, but I wanted to point it out and explain it to you guys so you understand what I'm talking about. So this eSATA thing, it's a little cable that it's like a very fast connection, almost like a direct connection to your hard drive. And what you do is, if you can get a hold of something like this, which is a little dusty, of course. It has to be dusty, doesn't it? I picked these up pretty easily at my thrift store because they used to be PVR expanders. That's what a lot of people use them for, and nobody does PVR anymore. So there's an eSATA connection. So all you have to do is connect the eSATA here to the eSATA here, and you've got a really fast backup system, or just to transfer your data. It's way faster than if you were to go through a USB 2 type port, which a lot of them have. This has a USB 2 port, so you can use that, but and then it's got FireWire. But a lot of systems don't have FireWire, but they do have this if they're PCs. It was a popular choice back in the day, and it's very fast. So that's how your PVR used to connect, was strictly through this port here. So of course, when you're dealing with video data, you want it to move fast, and it moves fast. So great way to, you know, get a cheap backup system. And these things typically run about from anywhere from like half a terabyte to a terabyte to sometimes 2 terabytes, depending on how new it is. So that's pretty substantial for a backup system. And if you hook these up, you know, and back up, if you were to hook this up and back up, say once every 3 months or something like that, this thing would probably last forever, your lifetime, because it would keep it functional by having, you know, power going through it and it being read periodically, but it's not on all the time to wear out the bearings. It keeps the bearings lubricated by having it on periodically. So that's the way you can use these devices, is just make sure you use them periodically and just create a backup system, rotate your backup system and switch this one out for another one. And great way to go. I've got a ton of these systems, these hard drives, and none of them have failed on me. So it's just my little thing. So there you go, guys. That's the intro to the basic hardware on this system. I'm going to restart this, and I think we'll take a peek at the Linux distro that was installed on it before I got a hold of it. I can log in as guest. I can't get into the main account. So I will be back. Okay guys, so I'm back. I'm into this this person's Linux system that they installed on here. I won't get into any of their personal details, but here's what the Ubuntu version is and what it's picking up. So it's picking up the memory, the processor, but the graphics is not picking up. 64-bit, and it has a 250 gigabyte hard drive, which I'm assuming is probably the original one. For a system like that, sounds about right. And the user is Keith, and this is the stuff he's downloaded. So I would say he was into programming based on Haskell and Sublime Text, which is a pretty good programming editor if you like that sort of thing. So there you go, guys. Not going to get into any of his other details. I'm going to be getting rid of this anyway. Thought I'd just show you that it was running a version of Ubuntu. So that's it, guys. Until I have either Windows 7 or Windows Vista installed. I'm just not sure which. I'll be back. Alright, guys, so of course, here is the Windows 7 install going. I don't know if it's going to pick up all the drivers I'm going to need, but we'll give it a chance. We'll give it a shot, see if it can find it, what it needs, or I'll go hunting for them on the interwebs out there. I generally find them, and then I post them to archive.org. You can always go to my archive.org page to watch my videos without any ads, because I post everything I post on YouTube up there, at least in recent times. So yeah, there you go, guys. So I think this is going to be the end of my video, because it's just going to be like waiting for this thing to install, which is like watching paint dry. So that's it, guys. That's going to be the video for now, and I will give you I'm going to update this with a new video once it's all installed and all the drivers and everything are installed and all the updates are installed and all the basic software I need is installed on it, so I can test it, and we'll get some specs on this thing. But anyway, that's it, guys. That's my video for today. I hope you're having a good day. It is Thursday, the September 25th. And hey, glad you could come. Talk to you later. Bye.